we've got a nurse in the building. We have our certified registered nurse. We have Matt Peters joining us. Matt, how you doing?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Good. When you're here, we're talking health, right?
We're always talking health, Marlo.
And they say that we all have to know our numbers. How many of you know your numbers? Particularly your blood pressure numbers. And that's how we're going to start the show. When you go to the office, Matt greets you. One of the very first things that Matt is going to do is say, hey, we need to check your blood pressure. What many of you don't realize is that your doctors and professionals like Matt actually prefer that you partner with them in order to also monitor your blood pressure, which is why we're offering to you our Veridian Health Smart Heart Wrist Digital Blood Pressure Monitor so that you can do it at home. This works with 2 people, so if you're married or if it's you and someone else, you'll love it. You can see the easy, large, oversized readout in numbers. It's $26.95 on sale, and we've got 2 choices that you can select from. We have both the silver available for you, and we also have a pretty kind of pink fuchsia color. If you own this, give us a call. We would love to chat with you. It is a brand new design today, and Matt is gonna take us through it a little bit more. So why is it, Matt, that when we go to the doctor's office every single time, I mean, without fail, consistently, you guys are gonna say, hey, put that arm out, we gotta check your blood pressure?
Healthy innovations. I love this show because it really highlights what we need to do. We always need to be aware of what's going on inside our body, Marlo. And at home, you know, who do you know that has high blood pressure? I bet you know someone. Maybe it's you. Maybe a loved one has suffered a heart attack or a stroke. You know what I'm talking about. You know how vital it is to check blood pressure. And if it's not easy and it's not reliable, we're not going to check it. Veridian solves this problem. What I want to highlight now is what an epidemic this is. And if you know someone who has high blood pressure, 1 out of 3 adults in this country has hypertension. That's 75 million Americans, okay? Another 75 million Americans has what we call pre-hypertension. So that means they have high blood pressure. They don't even know that, you know, it's a looming crisis. Only about half of the folks who have high blood pressure, you know, have it under control with medication, you know, diet or exercise. So this is costing us $46 billion a year in lost wages,
sure,
medications. You know, it's really costing us. So what we need to do is we need to make sure we have something reliable that we can use at home and check our blood pressure every day. And you're looking at this now. You know, she's in the comfort of her own home. She's checking this. It's easy. It's going to take about 25 to 30 seconds to cycle through a reading. That's it. You can trust the clinical accuracy of the blood pressure reading that you get.
Yep.
And you can take up to 60 readings that this is going to store in memory for 2 users. So that's a total of 120 readings that this is going to keep in memory, and she can bring that to her healthcare provider, you know, if she has high blood pressure in her family or a history herself, and she's safe and sound knowing that it's going to be regulated.
I got to get in there and ask a quick question, because I know a lot of times when you go to the doctor, your high blood pressure seems a little bit more elevated, right? Which is where this comes into play, because this may allow you to be able to get, and for you to partner with your physician to get a much clearer and more accurate reading of what your blood pressure range is. There's something called, what, a white coat syndrome? Is that what they call it?
It's white coat syndrome, Marlo. You got that on the money. And we're going to take a quick reading on Marlo here,
okay,
just to demonstrate how easy it is to use.
I've had some day, y'all.
And we're going to talk about those elevated readings. We're going to talk about white coat syndrome. So you can see here that this is a latex-free preformed cuff. So all Marlo has to do is hold that wrist right here like this, and we're gonna wrap it around the wrist, and then with a hook and loop enclosure, we're just gonna fasten it like that. Now there's 3 buttons on here. The center one says start and stop, simple as that. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold this right at heart level, so you got a nice triangle here, and that's gonna keep this so that it's not fighting against gravity when it calculates that reading for you. So let's talk about medication while this is going, okay? If you take blood pressure medication at home, it's so important to make sure that you know what your blood pressure is at any given time, and that your doctor knows that. If you have that white coat syndrome, if you're scared of what's going to happen in the doctor's office and you have a high reading when you're sitting in the office, what's going to happen? Your doctor is going to calibrate that medication dose based on that reading. And if it's too high, that means you're going to be taking too much medication, and you're going to be over-medicated and possibly tired or have some other side effects. So, Marlo, what we have here is, you know, it's a great reading, but I'm going to show you that you don't need any medical knowledge to know that, okay? So we have 120 over 78. So this is 120, that's your systolic, over your 78, which is your diastolic. Here is what I love from Veridian. This is a hypertension indicator. So this is from the World Health Organization. This is in the green. You see that little arrow right there says you're in the green?
Yes,
all right, so that's
I'm in good shape.
You're in good shape. Right over here is 100, that's your pulse, and this is time and date stamped. So that this is one of those 60 readings that you're going to be able to hold in memory and actually take to your doctor so that they can see what's going on.
And in order to do that, all we would have to do is hit the...
You would hit the memory button, and I'll show you. This is a great thing about what Veridian does here too. So I'm going to shut that off. I'm going to hit that memory button here, okay, once, and you'll hear it beep. All right, the first thing you're going to see is an average of the last 3 readings. The reason is, if you have a high reading, it doesn't mean you have a diagnosis of high blood pressure necessarily. All right, this just means that you need to see a trend of what's going on over the last few readings, and that's great information to kind of give you an idea what's going on.
Yeah, and I like that this is easy to use, and don't you guys love the large font, the big numbers? It makes it so much easier to read. There aren't 4 and 5 buttons, there are only 3 buttons, and one of them is a start and stop. So even if you're just kind of, you know, not really good with this type of thing, you'll be able to do it very easily. Almost 1,000 people have ordered it, and it's smart to have it. This is great for any age. Listen, I know a lot of you can go to the drugstores, and a lot of you go to the fire stations and the fire departments to do it, but oftentimes you get a false reading because they're not calibrated often enough. It's much better for you to own your own. Pink or silver are your choices. Give us a call if you already own it. Matt happens to be a registered nurse, so he knows all about this. FlexPay is available for you for under $14. We definitely hope that you'll have a chance to be able to grab it today.
You know, and as I'm sitting here with Jen, Jen's been taking her blood pressure kind of over and over again just to kind of demonstrate how easy it is to use. And as I pass that to her, you know, the important thing to know is that you want to try to take your blood pressure once a day at the same time. Maybe after you get up, you know, before you have that morning cup of coffee. You see how easy that is to put on, okay? Just that nice, easy, latex-free cuff that's going to fit nice and snug over that wrist. She's holding that nice triangle, so that's at heart level. So again, that's going to give you that clinically accurate reading that you can trust. Now, Jen, you know, she has shared this in the past, and we talk about this on the show. She monitors her heart rate because she runs marathons and half marathons. I think she recently ran a full marathon, right? Okay, so she's concerned about what her heart rate is doing at any given time. And you see that 25, 30 seconds tops, you're going to get that clinically accurate reading. And again, we have that systolic over diastolic. Over here, she has her pulse, so that's not bad, Jen. You're on live TV. So, and it's time and date stamped. And what I love, again, about Veridian is it's going to give you that information in a format so that it's smart. It's going to tell you you're in the green. So, Jen, 121 over 86, you know you have, you know, a clinically normal reading just by looking at that hypertension indicator. Great information. And again, 60 readings for 2 users each. That's 120 total that you can bring into your doctor. So you can share this with a spouse or a loved one.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
When's the best time to take your blood pressure?
Well, I would recommend taking it first thing in the morning. You know, as I said, so you start your day before you have any coffee, or you get too excited, or you get in you know, the
before
little
life starts to happen.
You argue over what's for breakfast. So you want to make sure that you're nice and relaxed. You know, you sit down for a couple of minutes. You know, you take a deep breath, and you want to make sure that you're relaxed and it's at the same time each day. Of course, if you work night shift or you work second shift, then that's going to alter for you. But the important thing is just maintaining consistency. And as long as you take the information, that's the first thing. Get this home. If somebody you know has high blood pressure, if you have a history of this in your family, they call it the silent killer for a reason. And you know, I don't like to be doom and gloom, but heart attacks and stroke are serious business. You want to make sure that you know what's going on inside your body, and you can be able to present that information to your doctor so that they can just do something about it.
I agree.
Being proactive is the most important thing. That's why everybody needs a clinically accurate item that they can trust, bring home, and it's so portable you can take it anywhere.
Well, it actually comes, you can store it in this nice case that it comes with, so that's great. This makes for a nice gift. I mean, I think we all know someone, and a lot of us have been impacted by heart disease. And ladies, I gotta talk to you straight, because guess who's impacted the most? We are. Used to think that it was men. Believe it or not, ladies, we're more impacted by heart disease than anyone else. So if there's anybody that needs to know their numbers, we need to know our numbers. So get this at home. You never know. You're right. They call it a silent killer. A lot of times you don't recognize the symptoms at all, which is really scary.
You might not
Sometimes
know.
we associate it with just being tired, but a lot of us are always tired, right? We all wish we had a little bit more energy. So sometimes we don't recognize the traditional signs, and that's why it is so important for you to be able to work in tandem with your physician. These are products that have been on the market for years. I mean, they've really mastered it. The reason why you want this one is that this is our latest version, our latest model. You get more accurate readings than ever before. This is designed for two people, which is terrific. So you and a spouse, or you and a partner, or maybe you and one of your children, or if you just live alone, it's perfect. Your health is your wealth, and you've got to know your numbers. If this were not important, then they would not take your blood pressure every single time you entered that doctor's office. HSN.com is going to be the way to go. 30-day money-back guarantee, $13.48. Over 1,200 of you have ordered. I am so happy to see you being proactive. I got to add this. With all this health care talk in the news right now, we all certainly need to be more proactive when it comes to our health. All of us need to step it up a little bit, right?
A good point, and I'll tell you one thing, a scary story here. A good friend of mine when I went to school named Scott, very good athlete, and you can't tell by looking at a person that they have high blood pressure. Now, what happened, Scott went to the doctor one day, had a very high reading, and they discovered, you know, he had it in his family. He had a history. You know, his dad had a heart attack, so he needed to get in that rhythm, checking that every day. He actually went on medication, and subsequently, he's great. Everything is fine, but it's the silent killer, because if that creeps up over time and Scott didn't go to the doctor and know about it and didn't regulate it after that on a regular basis, or know what's going on, then that can lead to some serious stuff, and we want to avoid that. We can avoid that with this monitor from Viridian.
It used to be, we thought that, you know, heart disease was an old person's disease, but younger and younger people are being impacted as well. With that being said, take a note of the item number, which is 514060. Please continue to shop. Always nice to see you.
A pleasure.
You did make me smile. Thank you very much. By the way, both choices are still available in both the silver and the pink, but this entire show is dedicated to health and wellness. For more products in health and wellness, go to our website at hsn.com. We've got a wonderful assortment of choices for you on our website. Getting into shape, being more active. We've got fitness clothes, fitness equipment, great things for you to be able to, and cookware, to be able to make great healthy meals. We even have available for you that brand new Fitbit Ulta that just launched March this month. This is the latest one, guys. The brand new one. It's called the Fitbit Ulta HR. It's an all-day activity and sleep tracker. Your sleep is as important to your health as being physical and eating well. And so if you would love to buy that, we're offering it on 5 flex pays of $29.99, and our item number is 548624. Matt, thank you once again. Great job. Please continue to dial in. So I mentioned with that Fitbit how important sleep is to our health. Now, isn't this something, guys? A few years ago, a lot of research has come about that has talked about if you'd like to have success in losing weight and being more productive and having the great mental acuity, that it is all directly influenced by our sleep. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? I've got a much better chance of losing weight if I sleep better at night.
That is so true.
Right?
That's our answer, ladies.
But it's true. Yep. So this is Jenny Bond. Jenny is one of our experts, and we're going to be talking about an opportunity for you to perhaps get a better night's sleep. Yeah. And in this health and wellness hour, this is a product that if you have an old mattress or a new mattress,
foam, pillow top, spring,
lumps, bumps,
it doesn't matter. That's exactly right. Because what it is, so many people, maybe you have an older mattress that's 8 years old or 9 years old, 10 years old, mine's 8 years old, and it just sagged and it dipped. Or maybe you invested in a really expensive new mattress, but guess what? It is not the firmness that you wanted. That happens to so much of us, and it's a huge investment. What if I said that tonight you could go to bed and have a good night's sleep because you're going to replace the life of your mattress? That's why it's the Mattress Helper.
How many of us would line up around the block to do that? I talk to more people that say, I don't sleep well at night. I can fall asleep, but I wake up in the middle of the night. Or I don't get the recommended 8 hours sleep. So we're going to show you how this works. If you own it, give us a call right now. And may I recommend, if you're even an ounce skeptical, go to hsn.com and read the reviews.
They're so passionate.
I read the reviews.
And they mean it. They're so passionate.
Oh, for sure. So let's show everybody what we have.
So first of all, when you order, you can hold this one up because you're getting 2 of them. If you have a full or a queen, there's going to be the 20 by 50. But if you have a king size bed, when you order it, it's the larger size, okay? And that's going to be the 31 by 50. And that's going to fit because, of course, your king bed is going to be wider.
Right. And we do have a twin size that's available under a separate item number, okay?
And that's perfect for summertime. I mean, and read the reviews for all the different ways that you can use it. But this is what it is to give you that new mattress feel and replace the life of the mattress that you already own, okay? This is how it's made. You're gonna have, you see it here, it says high density polyurethane foam. And I promise you're gonna be able to feel it, you'll feel the quality. But the difference, and I'm gonna hold it to the side, look at this. It's that patented intermittent spacing technology. And this is a patented technology that what you're gonna do is place the Mattress Helper in between your mattress and your box spring. Now remember, this is not a topper, because if you've already got a saggy bed, guess what? If you put a topper on, you're just gonna have a bigger sag. Now, we're gonna come over here, because what I've done already for the magic of TV, we have put one of the Mattress Helpers right here on this side, and we're gonna lift it up. But watch as I sit here. Do you see this? And you can even feel it, all right? Right. There's no support here, and so many of us have it. So guess what? You're gonna be rolling around, you're gonna roll into your mate, or guess what? You're gonna toss and turn and maybe get those pressure points. So what I'm gonna have you do, if you'll come right over here, this is all you're gonna have to do. When I know too, I was like, I'm gonna pull them down here. We're gonna lift it up. Okay. Now watch, we've got the other one right there. So you're gonna get the 2, because guess what? You're gonna put it where your head is, and watch. This is all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have it meet it. All right. You open it. You put it in. I like to have a little bit more support around the top of my neck and my shoulders. Okay, ready? We'll put it down. Okay. Here we go. I'll scoot it back. And guess what? We just replaced the life of this mattress.
Oh, look at how when you're sitting up now, too.
You can feel it. And I promise, this is not the worst mattress in the whole world, but it's just not the firmness that I like. Right. And you can feel it. And even that little bit of like softness and firmness, if you're rolling around, that means you're not gonna be able to sleep well. You can see the support, and if I stand up, you guys just look at the difference. And we have some great graphics to show, like for people that have older mattresses that have that big dip.
Yeah, let me say this, mattresses are very expensive, and to replace them, and we wanna show you. So if right now you're in bed and you've got that big dip, you know, that's sagging your mattress, and it's not in the budget right now to get a new one, I would pick this up. Because this instantly is gonna help give you that support that you need to perhaps even get a better night's sleep. Look at the difference in this level of support that you get with the Mattress Helper. Look at that big, almost U-like dip in the middle, but look at how it balances and straightens it out and gives you the support that you need. Now, the quality of this durable foam polymer is top-notch.
It is top-notch, and what's also great, it comes with a breathable fabric. So you're not gonna have any kind of moisture buildup. So look at that, first of all, there. Do you see that sag? And then she put down, you can feel it, she's gonna push it down. A lot of us have that. That's that lack of firmness. You're simply gonna take it out, you're getting 2. Look at how easy that is. Think of how hard it was to like go and order a mattress. She put it under the mattress, and wait till you see the difference. That was the before, and then wait till you see the after. you're giving yourself peace of mind of really bringing back the quality of your mattress. And I try on a good day, because as a mom, I need to have 8 hours of sleep. It's really important to me. It is.
Right.
And if I don't have it, my kids know I don't feel well. I can start getting sick. If you could get the way to have a great night's sleep by replacing the life and saving the life of the mattress you already have, by having it just showing up at your door, just lifting up your mattress and giving yourself the firmness that you want and not have to replace it.
This is really amazing.
I mean, you can, this is it, and I'm gonna show you too. We're gonna put another brick here, okay? You're gonna feel the quality. So this is gonna go in between the mattress and the box spring. That's
you
the
have
technology.
no idea what this, I really wish that you could be here to feel the quality of it.
And right here, this is a non-slip fabric. They have really thought of everything at
I wonder
Mattress
if you can
Helper.
see it, if maybe if we hold it up a little bit more. I don't know.
To show this angle?
Yeah.
Because look, you can see it's almost like this porous material. It's not gonna slip or slide, okay? So as soon as you get it in there and you find that perfect place, like you wanna have firmness where at the top of your body, maybe your husband's got issues, you pick the place that you want it, and then it's the spacing. Now watch what I'm gonna do with this big brick, okay? Now, of course, I don't weigh 30 pounds anymore. I don't, but watch, okay? So I'm gonna lift this up, and I just want you to see the support that you get.
Wow.
Do you see this?
Look at that.
So imagine having your weight on your bed. Whatever mattress that you have, you don't have to replace it. You're gonna be able to simply add that Mattress Helper and replace the life of your mattress. Now just look here, this is the difference. If you think of the ways that you have tried to fix your mattress, a lot of people, maybe they put the wood underneath.
Yes.
You're gonna build up moisture, and guess what? It's not moving with the mattress, and you're gonna get those pressure points. I know the worst thing that can happen to me, A, I don't get enough sleep, or B, I wake up and I'm sore because the quality of my mattress has worn down. And it may not be 10, 11, 12 years old. It could be 1 year old, but you're so unhappy because you purchased the wrong mattress for you.
So extend the life of the mattress that you already own. Maybe the mattress that you're sleeping on is a mattress that you got from a loved one, or you purchased it brand new. It's just time. What they say, they last anywhere from 8 to 10 years. And eventually they'll start to dip and sag. So you'll need someone to help you lift up your mattress, because most mattresses are heavy. You can decide. We give you two, by the way. You don't have to use both, just so that you know. So if you need the extra support, or you'd like to have the extra support and your spouse or your partner doesn't, don't put one on their side. But this is specifically designed to help reinforce and to provide you with more restful sleep.
Doesn't that sound wonderful?
And why is that in an hour of health and wellness? Because the way that we sleep is directly impacted to our health. And that's why all these fitness trackers, they always monitor our sleep activity. And your mattress, that costs a lot of money, it might be at the end of the life cycle for that mattress, and you're looking for a solution. You talked about the aches. I hear a lot of people, you know, you got a couple of hours sleep, but you wake up and you're already feeling achy, or you're already feeling tired, and the day has just begun. Read the reviews on our website. I want to talk to you about what the offer is. You're getting tremendous buy, by the way, free shipping and handling, flex pay available for you for this show. And these are all on sale compared to what you would find them out
anywhere else.
And anywhere else. So we have a twin size that you will order using the item number that you'll see rotating occasionally at the bottom of your screen. We also have a double full queen size. That's one size, okay? Well, you'll receive two 20 by 50 units. Then we also have the king size. You'll receive two of the 31 by 50. We have fewer than 1,000 of them. By reading the reviews, I had never presented this product before. I'll help you.
Here we go.
I feel guilty.
Well, because look, so this is how it works. When you order them, you're getting two. Just put one in your bed if you want, one in the guest bedroom. But when you order the king, we all know that our king is a little bit wider. That's what we like as we get a little bit older. So this is gonna be 31 inches by 50 inches. So you get two, okay? And I do love the packaging. You can carry this anywhere, especially going into the summertime. If you wanna have families coming over and you have that guest bedroom or the couch that's not comfortable, get get this home.
That's what I was thinking.
And you're always gonna have that bedroom that families wanna come stay at because they know they're gonna get a good night's sleep.
You think about those pull-out sofa beds. Whew. I mean, they're convenient to have, but they certainly don't ever have a premium mattress to go with it. Can you imagine the level of comfort and support that this will add so that your guests can have a good night's sleep? And when you're traveling, you're fatigued.
Yes.
It's you know, you get exhausted traveling.
Well, as I get older, the one thing I want to wake up every morning is I just want to feel rested. And if you wake up and you are hurting and you have aches and pains, and I'm not going to lie, I feel them more and more as I get older, it's because of the firmness. It's because my mattress is also, if you've got an older mattress, it's feeling older. It's feeling heavier. I mean, it does. Sometimes you're laying on it. It's not working with your body. So if you have those dips and stuff like this, you just add that mattress helper and you can sleep like she is.
So here's the good news, guys. In our king size, you get this at home for 4 credit card payments of $25.
Exactly.
So if someone told you for $25 that you could potentially get a better night's sleep, would you buy it? I would say yes, for sure. So $25 on the first flex pay for the king size. For the full queen size, your flex pay is going to be $26.65. So it's just $2 more. And then the twin size obviously is being provided under a different item number. But free shipping and handling, this product sold out the very last time that we aired it. It is back in stock. I wish you could feel the quality because I think it's very difficult to tell on television.
Yeah. I mean, and if we
what
can get a
this is
close-up,
like.
This is such quality, and it's so easy for you to replace the life of your mattress. If you look here, okay, I am pushing as hard as I can, and you can see how dense this foam is, and that's what you want. That's gonna give you the support underneath. But it's this patented spacing technology that you see here that's gonna allow the mattress helper to fold to the mattress that you have. And I said this earlier, and if you're just tuning in, it doesn't matter what kind of mattress you have. A lot of us, maybe you have the pillow top, or you have the inner spring or the foam. If you've invested in that pillow top, guess what? You can never flip that over. You can't. Like, that's one of those things that people used to do. You can't. And when that isn't giving you the firmness and giving you the support that you need, it really does affect your day. I spend hopefully a third of my day sleeping, and that's why, because I've had the mattress helper now for over a year. My husband and I sleep better. He doesn't snore as much, and we used to have that dip because we had the king size bed and we'd always roll into one another, and then we'd feel hot and heated. This is going to allow it to breathe. You're not going to get that moisture built up.
I will tell you, if you've ever slept on a mattress that has that big dip or that huge sag, right, where everybody kind of rolls right in the middle. If that's your mattress, if we're preaching to the choir, if we're talking to you, then you need to be on the phone lines for this, because this product was made for you. It's easy, it's customizable because you can place it exactly where you'll need it. It's going to allow you to move it anywhere underneath your mattress. Make sure you get some help lifting up your mattress. And that way, it's going to support and lift, and it's going to give you that medium to firm feel when you're lying down on your mattress. But a lot of us are looking for that solution. Mattresses can cost thousands of dollars. And like I said, maybe it's just not in the budget right now for you to replace that mattress, but you're tired of waking up feeling tired and not rested and aching, and you want a fast solution. This was made for you. We have the twin size, we have the full queen, and we have the king size. This is all on special, sold out, fewer than 1,000 remaining. I would do it. It's the only planned airing on the day. It is a high quality product. Read the reviews. If you have access to the internet, I'm telling you, when I got in today and I was preparing for the show, I had not presented this product before. The more I read, the more I was impressed and thought about what a wonderful solution this is going to be for so many of you who are right now sleeping on mattresses where, again, it's sagging, it dips, it's an older mattress, there's no support, you are not sleeping well, you're waking up feeling tired and achy.
And you don't
Get this for yourself.
It really is a game changer when it comes to being able to have a good night's sleep, because you really are in a matter of seconds and so affordably going to be able to replace the life of your mattress. And all you have to do is this, because remember, you're getting two. We have that other one underneath here. So you just need someone to help. and we're just gonna pop it in underneath. And you saw how it just wasn't firm, you know, but maybe it wasn't the worst sag here.
You can tell that it
Lifts it up, and you're getting that firmness from underneath. Because remember, this is not a topper. If you already have a non-firm soft mattress, getting one of those toppers is just gonna keep it going. But here, I mean, right now, this is support. You're gonna be able to wake up rested. You're not gonna have those pressure points, and you're saving the life of the mattress that you have in your home.
So here's something very interesting. This product wasn't necessarily designed to use on sofas, but a number of the reviews on the website, a lot of people said they use this underneath their sofa cushions.
They save it because,
So the same thing applies. I mean, look, when you get it at home, you use it the way that you want to use it. It's yours after all. So if you've got that, you know, sofa cushion that's sagging and dipping in the same story here, maybe use this to kind of give it new life and to give it new support. But this is planned in this show because it is a customer pick. It is a product that so many people have found such great relief, because when we have the right support, we end up sleeping better. And this entire presentation is about sleep, good quality sleep. And getting a good night rest is so critical to our health and our wellness. And again, mattresses can cost thousands and thousands of dollars. Believe me, we get it. It's an investment for sure. But if you've got that mattress that's sagging and dipping and you're thinking, what in the world do I do? I wake up, I'm feeling tired, my body aches, I'm sore. And by the way, the twin is almost completely sold out. So if you need the twin, hurry. The item number for the twin is at the bottom of your television screen. Give your mattress the support that it needs. A lot of questions we're getting are about, what does it feel like? It will feel like a medium to firm feeling. By the way, what's nice though is that it will move. So these move when you move, so you won't even know that it's there, except that that dip that you see, that dip will no longer be there. So if your dip in your bed is more centrally located, make sure you put this in the center so you can move it and customize it. We give you two of them for that purpose.
So you choose, especially going into the summertime, this is the way to make sure that all the beds in your house are ready for anyone to sleep in.
You did a nice job.
Thank you.
Glad to see this product. Continue to shop with free shipping and handling. We're gonna go to a spotlight with Callie right now.
Andrew Lessman's ProCaps Labs is committed to delivering pure and additive-free, highly effective nutritional supplements. Shop his new monthly special with free shipping and special pricing. This month, help reduce your total and LDL cholesterol levels with Cholesticare, Ultimate Oatmeal, and Ultimate Oat Bran. Check back every month to discover new specials and search Andrew Lessman Monthly Special on hsn.com.
The Serious Skincare Woman is every woman. We have something for everyone. The A Defiance line is for those women out there who have lines and wrinkles. If you're not using A Defiance, you're not doing everything you can for your skin. Serious C is for anyone that wants brighter, more luminous looking skin. If you're over 40, it's an absolute must. The Glycolic line is for anyone that wants to renew their skin. So if you want to retexturize your skin, try our Glycolic line. If you're looking for better skin, you will get it with Serious Skincare.
I'm Joy. I'm a mother, that's first and foremost. I'm curious, always curious. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I'm an inventor. So when I'm designing product, it's all about making everyday life simpler. I guess that's just how I look at things. I find a lot of inspiration from just living my everyday life. And I think, boy, every day's a gift. Make joyful discoveries every day.
Well, we certainly couldn't have an hour of health and wellness without inviting the doctor. So everyone, this is Dr. Ho. Dr. Ho is a doctor of chiropractic medicine, and I've known you now for, do you know it's been 20 years?
25.
25 years? Well, I've been working here at HSN for 20 years, and we've worked together since the very beginning, and Dr. Ho is going to be giving us an opportunity to be able to target sore aching muscles
That's right.
and pain that a lot of you live with every day, and you're looking for a natural alternative to targeting that pain, this is Dr. Ho's Pain Therapy System Pro. And so this version is our upgraded version that we actually put on sale for the visit. The FlexPay does expire tonight at midnight. And so I want to walk everybody through this, Dr. Ho, because people can actually buy this directly from an infomercial on your website. They're going to pay double the amount of money.
That's right.
So we want to warn everybody that you get a lot more. And if you'll kind of help walk us through this offer, I know that you're seeing hundreds and hundreds of patients in your office every single day.
That's right.
But here at HSN, when you're visiting, you really want to give us the best value.
I've been treating pain patients for the past 30 years, all types of pain. In fact, if you're ordering the Mattress Helper, chances are you have back pain from sleep, okay? This is something you should add to your order. Now, with this package, you're gonna get this. You're gonna get the Pain Therapy Pro. This is a professional medical-grade TENS device with 2 ports and separate control. You can treat your back pain and your shoulder pain separately, and you control the intensity at a different level.
Wow.
You got an auto sleep timer because, again, a lot of people have trouble sleeping because of the pain. You can set the timer 20, 30, or 40 minutes. The device will shut itself off. You can get a massage and relieve your pain, okay, before you go to sleep. You also have 7 modes of therapy, so you can customize the treatment for your particular area. Now, you're gonna get the wires, 2 sets of the regular size pad for treating neck pain, shoulder pain, or the smaller area. You're also going to get 1 large pair of the large FlexTone pads here. Those are fantastic for treating lower back pain, leg pain, any large body area. You're going to love those. We're also going to give you 4 replacement regular size pad. Now, every system comes with instructional DVD and pad placement chart. This is the same instruction I've been giving to my own patients for the past 30 years. So you're going to get a benefit of my clinical testing. Also, you're going to get a travel case because this is a rechargeable system, okay? No batteries needed. You can take this on your vacation, so bring this with you everywhere you go. Now, normally that's what you get with our infomercial package for $199, but the HSN package, in addition, you will also get 8 of the regular size replacement pads and 2 of the large FlexTone pads, and that's all included today. Also, you can add to your order the foot relief pad for the first time, okay? So this entire package, if you add it up, really it's like coming to see me in my clinic once, maybe twice, and that's it. And you and your family can have unlimited relief. You know, if you suffer with neck pain, back pain, you know, foot pain, leg pain, arm pain, you need to give this a try. I've been, you know, testing and refining this system for the past 30 years. I developed this originally for my patients with pain. You know, model, what people would come to me with they say, hey, doctor, I'd love to see you in the clinic, but what I do on the weekend, what I do when I'm traveling, what I do at work, this is something you can bring with you and use it to get the relief you need. Now, if you have other TENS device, please order this one and compare. Not all TENS devices are the same. It's what's on the inside that really matters. And by the way, if you've been using my pain therapy system, please give me a call because I love to hear a testimonial because they always inspire me to do better.
I was going to ask about that, and I want to remind everybody that this is on special only for today. The FlexPay does expire tonight at midnight. It's going to be about half off of what you would buy it from directly. If you've ever seen a product like this, these are widely used by physicians like yourself,
That's right.
physical therapists.
That's right.
It really allows you to temporarily target the pain that you might be having on your body. So for less than $22.
Yeah.
All right, so when you're looking at this at home, Dr. Ho, when people are saying this, they're thinking, okay, what in the world does this feel like, right? They're saying your muscles kind of jump there. What does it feel like to you?
If you close your eyes, this feels like the best masseuse is inside your muscles. Deep inside where your pain is, it's like kneading away, chopping away, squeezing away. And after a few minutes, you can feel the muscle relaxing and the pain start to diminish. After 10 minutes, you can say, hey, I'm starting to feel better. After 20 minutes, say, hey, that little Dr. Ho, he's right. This really works, okay?
I love that.
One thing people love about this device, it is very easy to use. All you simply do is stick the little pads where you have pain. So I'm gonna show you how to treat my upper arm pain. For instance, for the pain in this part of your upper arm, just put the pads here. Now, for pain in this part of your upper arm, look at, very simple. I just move the pad, stick it over the area where you're pain. And it does come with a chart that shows you what to do and an instructional
that's
DVD.
great.
A lot of you have pain in this part of your upper arm, you know, from doing heavy work.
Golfing.
From golfing, tennis, you know, working on a computer,
Having too many
gardening.
grocery bags that you can pack up on your
Yes,
arms.
you know, as we get age, you know, we find doing, you know, the usual household work causes a lot of pain. This is a perfect system to have. So on this part of the arm. Now, on the other part of the arm, you know, I'm a bad golfer, I admit it, and I hit the ground all the time. And if you get pain, this part of the arm, I put it there, and right away, I can feel it relaxes and allow me to get back to playing the game that I love. And that's the beauty of this device. You can relieve the pain on the go. You can use it, you know, anytime you want. For this part of the arm, again, use it right there. For anybody who do a lot of repetitive work, this is fantastic for relieving pain in this part of the arm. And for this part of the arm, you know, as we get older, we tend to have pain in different areas. And one thing about this device, this is perfect for someone who get pain in multiple areas. So you can use it just for any area that you want.
And explain that a little bit further, because that's one of the things I think that is most appealing about this device versus others.
Yes.
Most other devices only allow you to be able to target one area at a time.
That's right.
Where this one, let's say you may have, you know, some soreness in a shoulder area, but you also may have a little bit of soreness or achiness in your back.
Exactly.
You can actually be targeting two areas at the very same time.
Well, that's a big difference.
So I love that this model does that for you.
This-
That's a really unique feature.
This is a professional medical grade TENS device.
Right.
Now, not all TENS are the same. In fact, they're very different on the inside. We have proprietary technology that no one else has. If you watch carefully, you can see the pulsation changes all the time. It never stays the same. It's what we call auto-modulated pain relieving wave. And because of this type of technology, you get relief, fast temporary relief the first time you use it, and every time for years to come. We have 2 ports, meaning, like you were saying, I can control the intensity to my low back to treat my low back pain. I have a separate set of control for my upper shoulder.
Yes.
So I can treat 2 areas in comfort and it's more effective. I have an auto sleep timer. If you have trouble sleeping or if you tend to have, you know, pain in the middle of the night, you wake up, you can put the patch on, go, you know, get the relief you need and go to sleep, and this will shut itself off. You get 7 modes of therapy. I can select the one like, you know, that are very gentle, A, B, C, D, E, F, or all. So I can select different types of therapy for a particular area to really customize the comfort and the effectiveness for yourself. So, and it's got a nice big screen. You don't need glasses to see it. This is designed for everyone to use easily.
The device itself is very lightweight. You can move with it,
Yes.
work with it, go about your daily life and do your chores and work with it if you need to, because you're not bound to cables and cords. You can slip this into your pocket, which is nice. The fact that it is customizable, I think, is so appealing. You know, you talked about the fact that generally patients have to come to your office.
That's
so
right.
They've got to come, they've got to make an appointment. There's probably a co-payment that's involved, or a fee of some sort
listen.
every single time.
It's good to go to a professional for your treatment, okay? But why not use this in augmentation to your chiropractic visit, your massage, acupuncture, whatever you're doing, you can continue to do it, but use this in between visits
Yeah.
like my patient do, and they just feel better, but it's no longer you have to suffer through that period. How about on the weekends when you're on vacation,
Or
at
night.
work, when you play sport, or in the middle of the night? Now, Marlo, you have this on your shoulder,
I
but it's
do.
not turned on yet. So
Right.
I gotta go ahead and turn on, so
Okay.
you can tell us what it feels like, okay?
All right.
First of all, very easy. We just turn it on, okay? Just a little button here, nice big screen. There
You
we
guys
go.
see it? There we go.
And now, one word device. This is very small, fit in the palm of my hand, but it's one of the most powerful TENS device in the world. So go slow. I press the button 1 step at a time.
Oh, I feel it.
Isn't it incredible?
What can I tell you?
Okay, look at that. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Now you just go up 1 step at a time until you find your comfort.
Whoa.
Okay, take a look at her face. Okay, now, Marlo, you
I
can
don't know
control
why it
intensity.
makes me laugh. Now I'm getting to shopping.
That's right.
Because what it's doing is kind of rotating through different modes.
Yeah.
So different. Now that one's like I don't know what that one's like, but it's yeah.
Like
it's not a
kneading.
kneading, but it's oh my
Listen, here,
gosh.
let me use my hand.
So here's the thing about this. Once you get it home, it's like love at first sight.
That's right.
Like, you just love what it feels like. I cannot tell you. You have an idea of what kind of day I've had today.
Stressful.
I've had one heck of a day, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
And this instantly, temporary, but instantly makes you feel better.
That's right.
And guys, I'm telling you, if you could bottle it, you would just love it. I want you to come on in and order it. It is at one of the best, lowest prices we've ever done. Largest offer, lowest price. You've got to see what this is all about. It's extraordinary. Free shipping and FlexPay all go away tonight at midnight. It could be from ordinary things like picking up your grandbaby, right?
Yes.
Like golfing. A lot of people are now gardening. So I've been doing some gardening too.
Yes.
So you're going out. And
Cooking.
Cooking and
Vacuuming. Sleeping.
And as you get older, sometimes you have no idea why you're sore, why you're aching. We want you to hear from Robert. He's going to give us a testimonial, but I definitely hope that you'll order.
Pain was located primarily in my rotator cuff, which led to muscle tension across my back and up into my neck. Would affect me in my workaday, my ability to relax, and more importantly, my ability to sleep through the night. Since I started using Dr. Ho, I'm finding myself able to get through the workday, much, much better range of motion, no pain, and most importantly, a great night's sleep. What I love about Dr. Ho is the variety of the treatment that is going through. You get the power, you get the intensity in a very small, easy to use unit.
So you can hear why people love this product so much. If you own it, give us a call. I want to hear from you. If you're curious about trying it, today's the day to try it. I'm telling you, with all the stress and all the craziness that goes on in the world.
You're so right.
And for so many people that are, I mean, there are millions and millions of you that are suffering from pain, from your shoulder to your elbow. Back pain is #1, right? How many of you are looking for some temporary relief?
8 out of 10 adults will experience back pain. Many of you wake up with back pain or have trouble sleeping because you have back pain. You go to work with back pain, come home worse. How about this? Get yourself a unit. And look, that's how easy it is to get the treatment for your back, for your shoulder, for your legs, for your arms, even for your feet. You can do this right in the comfort of your home, watching HSN, or just close your eyes and just take that 20 minutes to yourself. If you have pain from doing household work, from exercise, from sports, from working, from playing with your grandkids, this is the perfect tool for you. If you have trouble sleeping because of pain, you ought to try this. And I urge you, if you have my older unit, okay, get this one, upgrade yourself. If you have another tense unit out there, get this one and compare. Not all tents are the same. When it comes to relieving pain, you want the best because it's important to have pain, relieved properly so you can get on with your life and live the life you want. Now, Henry, my friend here, he suffers with back pain for many years, and it affects how he drives and how he plays with his grandchildren. So tell me, Henry, what has my pain therapy system done for you?
Dr. Ho, you and I share the fact that we're both grandfathers, and that is the best job in the world. It really is. And unfortunately, because my back was giving me problems, I was not able to spend as much time with my grandchildren as I wanted to. And I got a hold of your pain therapy system, started using it. I got this nice immediate relief that just made my muscles feel so much better. I could be the grandpa that my grandchildren really deserve.
Now your kids can jump on you.
Yes,
It's okay.
I've got 10 of them, so I mean, I've got my hands full. I continue to use this, but I just love it, and I thank you so much for the joy that you've given me.
I'm a grandfather of 4, okay, so I can relate to Henry's. When the kids jump on you, you're sore afterwards, so you need to use it so you can play with them again the next day. Now, one thing about this is easy. Now, Henry, if you can stand up and show us where you have the pads, okay? Now, all this time, Henry's been treating his low back pain while sitting on the couch. All you have to do is pick the prick pads right here, one each side, and they help to relieve your low back pain. Now, if you have leg pain in this area of your leg, or this area of your leg, or wherever, all you do is put the pads, if you don't mind. Henry, you can lift your pants up. Henry got pain in the upper part of his leg, so he put the pads right behind his buttock area here. And he's got pain going down, this part of the leg, so he put another pads here. So by doing that, we can relieve the lower leg pain and also the back pain at the same time. One thing nice about my system, we got 2 ports, so we can actually treat the low back and the leg at the same time, and you can control the intensity and customize the treatment.
That's a big benefit that you can target those 2 areas at the same time. The other thing I want to let everyone know, like Henry and Dr. Ho, they turn up their level of intensity. You don't have to.
That's right.
I mean, you're in complete control of the level of intensity. So it doesn't hurt. You're always in control of the level of intensity.
That's right.
It might be different for you every single time you use it. Sometimes you might just want a very mild level of intensity. Sometimes you might want to crank it all the way up for more.
I like it high myself.
Yeah, but I just want you to know that you're always in control.
That's right.
The other thing is that it works on all sorts of, all over your body. So we're talking about temporary relief of pain for your back, for your arms, for your shoulder, for your waist, for your hips, for your legs, for your neck area, for your elbows, for your hands. I mean, so wherever it is that you're aching, wherever it is where you're feeling like you are in pain, all you do is you put this on. Lowest price we've ever offered, 1 day only. There are only 9 minutes remaining in the hour, 7 different massages, and you can feel them, which we love. Best value ever. If you shop directly with Dr. Ho, this offer, you'd pay twice as much money and you wouldn't get everything that we're including. So this is an exclusive configuration only to HSN. And for this visit, not only is this the lowest price, but that FlexPay expires tonight at midnight. If you have any type of aches and pains, maybe recently you started exercising, you went back to the gym, you know, if you haven't exercised in a while and you're just barely able to sit down and you're just so sore everywhere, get this. Temporary relief that aches and pain and soreness all over your body.
That's right.
I don't see why you wouldn't have this natural alternative as an option.
Every home needs a pain therapy system.
I agree.
Why? We get aches and pain from sleeping the wrong way, from working in the garden, cooking, cleaning the house, looking after the kids, looking after your elderly parents, okay? From walking, from going down the stairs. As we get older, we tend to get pain easier. Now, I usually get pain in this part of my leg from playing basketball. I love basketball.
Wow,
okay?
that's impressive.
And I feel I'm getting better every year. And because of this, I'm able to relieve the pain after the game so I can go back and play
Dr. Ho,
again.
I apologize. Henry is laughing, and he made me laugh. We weren't, Henry. You're a troublemaker, Henry.
You aren't getting better every year.
Okay, maybe he's right. I feel like in my head I'm getting better, but at least I'm playing, okay? I still play against kids in the 20s, which I'm very proud of. But the key is, you know, to be healthy, you gotta stay active. But if you have pain from exercise, from work, from sleeping, from looking after other people, you need my pain therapy system. Now, this really works, or I wouldn't ask you to try it, okay? We're not asking you to buy it. Get this home, try it. If it works for you, promise me, tell all your friends and family. If it doesn't work, return it, okay? I've been working with pain patients for the last 30 years. This really works, okay? Believe me, you just try it for your leg pain in different area. You know, for those you get calf pain. Oh my God, this is fantastic for the muscles here.
You know, it's something that you said, Dr. Ho, that I wanted to kind of expound on because I've personally known you for 20 years.
That's right.
And I make that point because, you know, think about how many faces and how many people come and go, right? But you've been at this for over 30-something years. I know you see thousands of patients every week personally that come in for this exact thing, temporary relief of pain.
That's right.
So here's an opportunity for you to be able to own, and this one happens to be a professional medical grade device that allows you to be able to get that temporary relief from aches and pain and soreness. Get it at home. It's under $22. Woo-hoo. Free shipping. Final day on that FlexPay. I've got to say that again. Final day on that FlexPay. It expires tonight. This is what the experts will use. If you go directly and you go to visit Dr. Ho and you schedule an appointment and you pay the co-payment, he's gonna use this exact thing.
So but you have to pay $100 each time.
Right, but and then what happens the next time you get pain?
You have to pay again.
It's better for you to own it. Not only do you save money, but that's what you want. Now, I gotta tell you, looking at that guy with his eyes closed, right, Henry? Listen.
It feels good.
People don't realize how it almost calms you from the very first time.
Now, something you have not tried. You have the foot pads under your feet, but you're not turning it on. Go ahead and turn it on.
I have it on.
You have it on? Okay.
Oh my gosh,
What does it feel like?
This is crazy good.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, this is so good.
You can use this to treat your feet. Ladies, imagine when you come home at the end of a long day, after you've been standing or walking, your feet are tired, they're craving a deep massage. Those foot pads you can use to treat your feet, treat your leg, it's gonna feel so good.
Ladies, do it.
Guys,
It's wonderful.
get this for your mom, get this for your wife, your girlfriend. Every
Oh,
lady
it's
deserves a
terrific.
nice soothing massage. And they, you know, with this, you don't have to ask anybody for it. That's the beauty. And it's portable. You can bring this on your vacation. You can bring this to work. Do it anywhere you want.
And
So-
ladies, if you're wearing the heels like I am, a couple of hours throughout the day.
Yes, with the heels, you definitely need it.
Yeah, we're going to show you a little bit of video, but you will definitely want to take advantage of it. It's with free shipping and 3 flex pays. Here's a little bit more on the therapy for your foot pads.
I can't wait to get home and use the foot pads to relieve that pain. I have pain in the ball of my feet and in my arch, and sometimes even in my heel. Ever since I started using Dr. Ho's Pain Therapy Pro system, I don't have to worry about being in pain all the time. So it's really been a positive experience for me to be able to live my life again.
We'll show them the back pain.
All right, there we go, guys. Dr. Ho, tell everybody what you're demonstrating now.
Listen, if you sit in front of a computer all day, if you do spend a lot of time driving, okay, anybody who sit a lot, our friends in wheelchairs, our senior friends who's not so active, you tend to get shoulder tension and lower back pain, okay? This is the perfect system to use while you're sitting in front of your computer. Donna, what's that doing for your shoulder tension and for your low back pain right now?
It is totally relieving the tension that I get built up in my shoulders and in my back when I'm on the computer.
Yes.
And I find that I'm sitting in front of the computer longer and longer all the time, so I just go ahead and put my pain therapy system on as soon as I sit down.
Yes.
Because once I start feeling that tension build up, I turn on the system and it starts relieving it immediately.
Now, can you show us the pad in
Oh,
your lower
sure.
back? Okay, now, some of you may not realize, Donna's got, pads from her lower back for treating low back pain. That's the mic pad. That's got nothing to do with it. And she got, pads on the shoulder. With my system, because there's 2 ports, we can treat 2 different areas at the same time. Now, Donna, how does it feel inside your back when you're using this?
It feels like I'm getting a deep tissue massage. It feels wonderful.
Is it painful at all, by the way?
No, not at all. It feels good. It feels really good. I can't wait to get home and put my. Actually, I carry it with me because it's portable.
That's right.
I recharge it so I can take it wherever I want to go.
Well, it's rechargeable. That's the beauty. It comes in the box, fully charged. You can take it out of the box and use it. Hey, listen, ladies, listen to me for a second. Get this for your husband, okay? When you go read the review on hsn.com, a lot of ladies have purchased this, the pain therapy system, for the husband, because a lot of men get pain from work, from sports, exercise, from general aging, and as men get older, the pain tend to get worse. So with this, they can relieve the pain and be a happier person. So do get this for yourself and one for your man in your life. Thank you.
Well, I will tell you that it is a proven product. It is a huge customer pick, and your timing is spot on because we're offering it right now at the lowest price ever. Free shipping. You've got your flex pay of under $22. Professional medical grade device that is going to temporarily relieve aches and pain and soreness. So you think about that. If you're living with pain on a daily basis, especially that acute pain, or maybe for those of you that you're very active, you're gardening, you're golfing, you're picking up the grandbabies, right? Or you just wake up and you have no idea where the soreness or the pain came from. This is a natural way to be able to address the temporary relief of pain at the best price ever. No gels, no creams. I know you probably have seen these different pads.
Okay.
So no messy gels or creams, but with 2 minutes on the clock, and this being the only day, almost 700 people have ordered, $21.99. Let us send this to you. You'll be absolutely thrilled that you did.
Listen,
so you want to show us kind of the neck area,
treating
right?
neck pain, this is one of the best devices on the market today. I use this every night before I go to sleep. I lay down in bed with this because I spend a lot of time on the computer. By the end of the day, my neck is tense, okay?
Yes.
So my neck, my shoulder muscle, they all like squeeze like
Yes.
that. I put the little pads on, set the sleep timer for 20 to 30 minutes, and before 10 minutes over, I am asleep. And the device shut itself off. Listen, you feel pain in your body and it's affecting your sleep, or if you do wake up in the middle of the night with pain, well, keep this on your night table. You can put the little pads on, set the timer, and go back to sleep. Think about the convenience, the ease, and how you're gonna get your life back. I always say this, Marlo. Without Dr. Ho, a lot of people get up every day like, oh, I feel like I'm 100 years old. But after Dr. Ho, they go, woo, honey, let's go do something. That's the difference. It gets your life back. Think about what you're doing now. If all that you're doing is not helping you enough, please add the doctor to your treatment program. You'll be surprised how big of a difference this little device can make to your life, okay? Once you get this, if it works for you, promise me to help other people by telling them. If it doesn't work for you, send it back to us because we promise this will help you.
I love working with you, Dr. Ho. I totally believe in this product. I'm thrilled that you guys get to grab it. We're going to be wrapping up and concluding the presentation, but please continue to shop. Remember, today is the only day that you're going to be able to get it on the FlexPay for under $22 with the free shipping and handling. It's half off of what you're going to buy from directly with Dr. Ho.
It's a great price.
Please don't forget about those foot pads. We've talked about the foot therapy that you can add. In addition, girls, if you're wearing those high heels every day, listen, this is exactly what the doctor ordered. It's with free shipping and on FlexPay, 525-404. Get your orders in before midnight. By the way, the foot therapy pads are almost all sold out. Half the quantity is already gone.
That's right.
Only 300 remaining. And it's worth it. I just tried it for the very first time.
Oh, there you go.
That
Wonderful.
is pretty amazing. 525-404 is the item number.
My dad uses that every day, okay, before he go for his walk and after he go for his walk.
We are out of time. Dr. Ho is back tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be your
Last
final
show.
presentation. It was nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Marlo.
I want you to
Thank
stay
you.
tuned. My good friend Connie Craig Carroll is going to be coming up with the one and only amazing Jeffrey Banks. They've got a fantastic show. Stay exactly where you are. Good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Well, guess what? Internationally renowned designer Jeffrey Banks is back with us, and he is giving us that true blue heritage of American style in his brand new collection. Everything in the show is brand new, so you're seeing it first